Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here, continuing to cook up this NBA action, man. Y'all know we do here on the Jam Session. We cook up every single game, every single day, man. This video here will be the Cleveland Cavaliers out on the road facing the Boston Celtics. Celtics looking to take a commanding 2-0 lead here in the series. We'll break it down extensively here in just a second. Yesterday, we had one play in the NBA. There was only one game. I did take the Indiana Pacers straight up money line. Them boys fell short, man. Them boys fell short. There was two takeaways I took from that game yesterday. The first one and the main takeaway from that game yesterday is Jalen Brunson is a dog. Short, sweet, simple. He is just a dog, man. He got hurt. Well, the Knicks were up 7. He got hurt, missed the rest of the first half. They were up 7 at that point. At half, the Pacers went up 10. They were up 10 at half, a 17-point run to close out the half. Brunson comes back. I blink. The Knicks are up 9. And they were able to close out Indiana in the end and cover at home at the crib. The takeaway I had, though, was kind of the same takeaway Rick Carlisle had, the head coach of the Indiana Pacers. It's a little crybaby-ish, I understand. But, man, some of these games, man, you could definitely tell there's a referee edge, man. Referees let one team play a little more physical than they allow the other team to. And, hey, that can change the pace, the flow, all of that in a playoff basketball game, especially when you're the road team. So I kind of felt Rick Carlisle's pain, man. Give the small market team like Indiana a fair shot, man. You can't be calling some of them fouls they be calling. Y'all heard my gripe in game 1 of the series when they robbed them with the illegal screen. The same screen we've seen all season long. We'll see what the Pacers do when they get back to Indiana. Can they make it a series? But shout out to the Knicks, man. They did get it done yesterday. But today is a money-making Thursday, and y'all know the drill, man. We're finna cook it up and try to smash it per usual. I appreciate each and every one of you boys and girls that continue to tune in and watch this video. If you appreciate the content that I do, all I ask is that you smash that like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Twitter and Instagram all day long. There's a link for that in the description below. And, of course, I have premium plays over at the site. Money Making Thursday. This is Cavs Celtics Game 2. I'm finna break it down for you right now. So without further ado, let's do exactly that. Let's make some money tonight. Let's continue to kick the crap out of the books. And without further ado, let's hop right into tonight's NBA action. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get her done. First game up. We got the Cleveland Cavaliers out on the road facing the Boston Celtics. Celtics, 13.5-point home favorites here in this thing. Look, game 1, we laid the points with Boston. Boston stomped down on Cleveland. Thought it was a really good spot to take the Celtics. A, I think the Celtics are just head and shoulders the better basketball team. B, we've seen the Cavs struggle mightily on the road since the All-Star break. And here in the postseason as Orlando beat them up in Orlando last round. 103-96 was the score in that last game in Orlando. 112-89 was the score in the second game in Orlando. And 121-83 was the score of the first game in Orlando. So the Cavs here in the postseason had been terrible on the road. I really like the defensive intensity for the Orlando Magic, and I think the Boston Celtics, the best team in the NBA, create those same defensive problems for the Cleveland Cavaliers while also being 5 times better on offense. You know, last game, game 1, the Celtics dominated Cleveland. We had the Celtics as our player of the day that day. Final score that day was 120-95. Celtics kind of had like a 9 to 12 point lead most of the game, and then late fourth quarter they stomped them down. And I, in all honesty, wouldn't be surprised if that's exactly what we saw here. I don't trust Cleveland on the road. Donovan Mitchell's going to get his. And the million-dollar question is, are the guys around him going to show up? I don't trust Darius Garland to show up, so he's thrown out the window. Evan Mobley, he's, you know what I mean, you never know what you're going to get from him. Karis LeVert, same thing. He can get his own bucket, but there's times he disappears. it's just not a great spot for me, in my opinion, for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So Jared Allen, I do see him game time decision for this game. Um, we saw the Celtics lose game 2 last round to the Miami Heat. Because of that, I think we see them lock in. They're looking for the sweep, and I think they get the sweep here in this series. I just don't see them losing focus here in game 2. Defensively, again, I think they're really, really good. I think they're going to cause those same problems Orlando caused the Cleveland Cavs on the road, and while also being 5 times better offensively. It's hard for me not to see it that way. The Celtics, for being the best team in the NBA and being as overrated and overvalued as they are, they're 46, 37, and 5 against the number, laying double digits damn near most of the season. That lets you know just how good they are. I think they stomp Cleveland again here in game 2, and we'll see if Cleveland can respond or do much of anything on the road in Cleveland. 13.5 points is a lot of lumber to lay in the postseason. Trust me, I get it. But I think Boston is just that damn good. I think they are head and shoulders better than everybody in the East. Even if the Knicks prevail and face up against the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals, 4-1 Boston, maybe? You know what I mean? I think Boston's that good. And they might 4-2 whoever they see in the NBA Finals. We'll see, depending on the matchups. But we're talking about tonight's game, and in tonight's game, I see no way in hell that the Cleveland Cavs compete in this when they haven't competed on the road at all in the postseason. So why does it start here? A lot of lumber to lay, I get it, but I believe it's the right play. I think Boston wins this game by like 17, 18 points. A nice, home, comfortable win. And that's going to conclude this episode of my NBA Jam Session. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you boys and girls that continue to tune in and watch this video. If you appreciate the content that I do, all I ask is that you smash that like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Twitter and Instagram all day long. There's a link for that in the description below. And of course, I have premium plays over at the site. We just broke down Cavs, Celtics here in this video. Mavs, Oklahoma City Thunder buddies is the next one. You can click the link right there. Money making Thursday. Let's bounce back today, man. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs. I'm out of here.